Yeah, let's start with the John David story because that one's interesting.
Why is that interesting?
Because it just is.
Used to seeing you outside in motion.
Physical labor.
Oh, welcome back.
I'm leaving.
Welcome back.
I've caught so many strays just walking in here today. Beth said, "Hey, you close to a pull up?" And I said, "I actually did one." Really?
Well, you were gone for 2 weeks, man. This is what happened.
Yeah.
Like, Disney got the best of you now. We've had all this good material, and we've got a special guest in here with us today. We have the woman who makes the man, Miss Paula Godwin, is back in here with us. So welcome, Paula.
Thank you.
And so Paula was telling us before we got started about an interesting observation she made yesterday. Paula, go ahead.
I was driving out of the neighborhood where John David lives, and
Out of the neighborhood?
Yeah, and I saw this man with some kind of weighted vest on, sweating like profusely. I said, "John, that's John David." He said, "No, it ain't." I said, "Yeah, it is. You look like you were barely making it."
I was barely making it.
What are you doing with a weighted vest on at like 2 p.m?
I was
in June in Louisiana.
I believe they call it jogging. It's a new thing I'm into.
That's what had me confused. The jogging part.
Yeah. That's a fair assessment.
Well,
this was
more of a trot.
Two together.
It was more of a trot.
Yeah,
like a fast walk.
It was a very long workout that ended with a jog. I'm hoping you were there at the end because I was going slow.
Yeah, well, she said it was more of a fast walk.
Yeah.
It's just trying to look like you were running, but you were walking. You were moving slower than people walk.
Well, I guess you heard the cars coming, so you picked it up a little bit.
Oh, for sure. You got to let the people know, like, I'm kind of in shape. You can't be slow when people are watching.
So weighted vest, Johnny D, huh?
So look, I've discovered if you lose,
you ain't got enough on you.
I've lost.
I mean, I'm just saying, like me, I don't think I need to add any.
See, look, if you lose, I've lost 34 pounds as of this morning.
And we're all very proud of you.
From January 29th to now. In Mission, do a pull-up because, by the way, I can do one now.
Can you do 2?
No.
Okay.
No, I barely can do one.
34 pounds pretty good there.
So look, so then if you put a 20-pound vest on and start running, you'll never want to gain that weight back.
Oh, so this is incentive not to do that again.
If you put a 20-pound vest on, it is a lot of weight. Plus, I like for my calves to look nice.
I should have let you tote Jackson at church yesterday then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because that's 31 pounds you don't want to put on.
So yeah, I've been. So we have a friend, me and my buddy who I work out with, and he's related to this guy. He goes overseas sometimes. And he's not allowed to tell us where he's going. He's in very good shape. We'll just leave it at that. And he wears a hat that's green. But he told us, well, if you only work out and do the things you like, then you're not really working out that hard. And I was like, so? And he's like, so you should run. And I was like, ugh. So then I started running, and I was like, he's right. This works way better than doing just the stationary bicycle.
That's how you ended up doing squats, so.
I don't squat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that for like a week, and I was like, I actually do hate this, and my knees hurt. I'm too old.
Yeah, because if you were gonna add something to a workout for me that included stuff I didn't like, squats.
Squat.
So now
you could do them like, you know how them babies got that bouncy thing they put in the door.
Yeah,
you could do them like that.
I'm gonna need a stronger door frame.
I might have to stay here at the office and do that.
Yeah.
But so now my workout, which you saw me doing, is I jump rope a lot and I jog like a third of a mile at a time. No, we're not going over that because that's.
So you jog a third and walk, or you jog a third and.
I jog a third, then I jump rope a lot.
Oh.
Then I jog a third, and then I jump rope, and then I go throw up.
You coach you jump rope, will you?
No, the jump rope's at my house.
Okay, so you got the third of a mile loop.
I got a loop right there in front of my house.
Okay.
I don't even make it to Al's house. That's way too far away.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Just turn around once you get about halfway.
He got that little.
Once you get to the base of that hill where it starts going up, he turn around and go back home
at the pond.
Don't go too far downhill because you got to go back up.
That's right. Got to come back up it.
That's a valuable lesson.
No, that was the way I was. It used to make them so mad when PT test time would come up, because I would run, and then I'd walk. I'd run, then I'd walk. And they kept screaming at me, you got it. I said, no, I ain't got nothing. I said, I've got a certain time I've got to do to pass the test, And I said, I've already figured it out. I can run this far, and then I can walk this far, and I'll be the time I need. I'm not
That's
running
not
for
a
you.
overachiever.
Yeah. So I said, don't worry about setting my
You ain't
personal
hurry
best.
up
Yeah.
getting it over.
Yeah, hey, this is a PT test. As long as I pass it, get out of my face.
Yeah. So I said, if the time's 10 minutes, my goal is 9:59.
But as long as they check the box as passed, that's all there is to it.
Hey, my motto my senior year of college was D means diploma. Did not care about A's.
Well, after 6
Oh.
of them, I get it.
Hey, watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that weighted vest on you and make you jog with me.
Please don't.
I won't.
Well, you were. I mean, it was hot too. So
Yeah.
I mean,
If you
Well,
sweat
no,
a
no.
lot, you lose weight too.
Yeah.
That's
sweating.
one of the things that people that really work out,
That's not me.
they
by the way.
wear heavier shoes. They add weight,
heavy shoes.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That must be why Christian wears them things on his
No,
feet.
no,
They
I'm
must weigh a
serious.
lot.
No, it's probably
you
it.
got some weird.
Okay.
I literally went and bought light shoes just for this purpose.
well, see, you're thinking wrong.
Yeah, everything I wear is all about being lighter, as light as possible. Stretchy
Yeah,
breeches.
No legs on your britches.
Godwin's got the option. He can zip on, zip off.
I try to throw them away.
In case he got
If you don't want them today,
Half the
throw
time,
them
he
away.
don't even wear shoes. He's
Yeah, no shoes, barefooted.
Godwin's lost way more weight than me though.
Yeah, what you down now, big fella?
two sacks of corn, 250-pound sacks of corn.
He's down a Hondo?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's been down a Hondo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of steady. I ain't been trying lately.
Godwin, together we've lost stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly.
He's gonna have to start working out now, though.
Oh.
I believe
Oh.
to
It's overrated.
go over. I mean, to continue.
Well, yeah, because it's crappie season too.
Yeah.
So you're probably eating a lot of fish right now.
Fish is healthy.
Not
once
the way we could.
Not once you bathe it in that peanut oil.
No, still healthy.
Flour.
I maintain it's healthy.
Sour cream.
It's healthier.
I tried wheat flour one time, but
That's against.
Have you done the almond flour yet?
yeah, that
Yeah.
don't work.
There's certain things that no, I don't care how good they are for me. I'm against it.
Well, there's certain things that shouldn't masquerade as other things.
Exactly.
Almonds shouldn't be milk.
I agree with
You know?
Almonds need to
Yeah.
stay in their dead gum lane.
Yeah.
I
they
agree
need to
with that.
they need
Yeah.
to stay a tree nut and call it good.
Be yourself.
I don't know how
Almond.
they squeeze all that out of them anyway.
Let's take a bunch of them.
That's what he said. He said this is like almond, like suicide or something. They're killing all these almonds to make this.
How
cheese.
do they make almond milk? My wife will have like some almond milk. I'm like, I'd rather.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know how much this is going to add on to the end of my life.
Isn't it just like an almond and water slurry? I mean,
Well, no,
that's
no.
all almond milk
It's
is.
almond.
Because that reminded me, I watched the show, and they made
Spam.
Oat milk?
the fruit of an oak tree.
Acorns.
Yeah, acorns.
Yeah.
They made acorn bread.
Ugh.
Ugh.
No.
As
it,
a guy
it looked,
who's-
That was
it
good.
looked good, but I'm talking about,
Ooh. As a guy who's ate a many acorns, just trying to figure out how those things caught on with the deer.
yeah.
Boy, them rascals is big.
You've ate a many of them?
Oh, I had to try every. I had to try every species to
Well,
see
no,
if there
no.
was one that was better than the other one.
And not only that,
Yeah.
hey, it puts
They
fat
ain't-
on them deer
Yeah,
like you unreal.
yeah. Them red oaks are way
Yeah.
tangier than the white oaks
Yeah.
too. A
They'll
white
kill
oak,
a
you could.
dog in a heartbeat.
But they mashed them things up, okay? Like they did corn
Yeah,
to make cornmeal. They mash them up, then they put them in a water solution and let the water dry out of it.
I'll get the tannins out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And then
probably
they
what makes
mix
them
it,
so big.
But it's just, it's a real big deal to do it.
Imagine
Okay.
so.
Well, I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's too much work for me for just because they made, and I mean,
A lot of
they had
almonds.
a basket of acorns, okay, and they had a little bitty thing of bread, just a little old bitty thing.
Godwin, have you heard the song we made for Si?
Oh,
Nah.
God, we've had 2 songs written for Si. Why don't you listen to this?
It starts with the car.
Listen to this jam.
Bourbon with corn, barbecuing on the lawn. He ain't afraid to be a little bold. Takes a pre-lunch nap and another after that. They made him and they broke the mold. whole heart to his wife. We're talking about you, Uncle Si. Yeah, he takes life a little bit more slow.
They did good on that.
Who sung that, Si?
I have no idea.
But we got it for him.
It's pretty good.
That is my favorite part about Songfinch is watching people listening to it for the first time because Paula and Godwin are both over here laughing about the song that we got done for Si. The second one, by the way, that we got. So if
It's
y'all
the
haven't
best
heard the
gift.
first one either. Oh man, we need to let y'all listen to the first.
How you get it?
Oh, it's easy. You just
Songfinch.
go to Songfinch. You tee them up. You tell them what you want in it. They put together a song. Boom.
Yeah, hey,
Beautiful
look,
music.
And you send it to whoever you want to.
well, we'll get to that part of it too. But look, Father's Day's coming up, and what better gift for the dad that's got everything? I mean, you know, like for you, Johanna can't go buy you fishing stuff, but you know she can get you a song.
Thank you.
You don't have a song, Robin, but you could have.
Yeah.
You know, and we're going to tell you how. Look, Songfinch lets you create an original radio quality song inspired by your own life and the people you love. It's completely unique, personal, and it lasts forever. Super simple process to create the original song. All you have to do is tell them about who the song is for and let them know the style of song you want. Provide a few details. They got a little questionnaire. Fill it out about the person, and then boom, they send you back a draft. Look, with more than 350,000 happy customers, Songfinch is proud to be called the #1 custom music company in the world. Whether your song is for Father's Day, an upcoming graduation, wedding, anniversary, any event you can think of, or even just show a loved one how much you care, start your song now to lock in a top Songfinch artist. Don't waste another dollar on more stuff. Get radio quality original song that's totally unique to your relationship. It only takes 4 to 7 days, but the song will last forever.
That's cool.
That is cool, ain't it? Look, and for a limited time, Songfinch is letting our listeners upload their song on Spotify for free, so you and the lucky person you gift it to can listen to it anytime, anywhere. Go to songfinch.com/duck and start your song. After you purchase, you'll be prompted to add Spotify streaming for your original song for free, a $50 value. Again, our URL is songfinch.com/duck. Don't forget to share your song with us too. Songfinch.com/duck. But y'all acting like I'm weird eating with the stuff we chase each. I mean, you've had a persimmon, right?
Ooh,
Yeah.
love them.
Do you?
Yeah,
Boy,
when they're ripe.
Yeah, if you don't get them.
Yeah, when they're ripe.
I'm about bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, I make them lips pucker
Hold
up
on.
like ain't nobody's business.
Yeah.
But like, you know, ducks, you ain't really got to worry about that. They eat corn and rice. We eat that all the time anyway. So you already know what that tastes like. But yeah, deers, they're different. Muscadines, like they eat all that
yeah,
good
but
stuff.
we eat all that too.
I know, but I had to try them acorns, and they're terrible.
Yeah, they ain't much
I
flavor to
tried
them.
one time, but it didn't take but one. I didn't try the rest of them.
You didn't go try a different oak tree?
No.
I had to know if there was a difference between white oaks, red
Oh, no.
oaks,
Yeah,
and
that's-
water
yeah.
and willow and all the things,
Now-
just because them little orange ones are bad, man. Ooh.
Well, no. Here's what's so funny about that.
I don't like
The pin oak acorn in water sinks.
Yeah,
The bigger oak acorn floats.
overcup.
Overcup. It
Yeah,
floats.
the cup floats it because it's
Yeah.
got air in it.
Because you'll be in the woods and maybe you watch woodies, you hear a little sploosh. Well, hey, then the next thing you hear is another sploosh, and it's a wood duck going down to get that acorn that sunk.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
have nut education today.
Hold on.
It all started just because I decided to go for a jog.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
never know where we'll. You
And
never
the
know where we'll get to.
Nut education and
Yeah,
jogging.
no.
Jogging. It takes a nut to jog.
Well,
I
it's
don't
got to
like
be
it.
I
something
don't know.
good in it
Well, I
because,
am
hey,
impressed with the
a
jogging
deer
'cause
gets
I hate it.
fat. And I mean, like,
Deer should get a weighted vest
all
and then just take off running.
No,
And
they
they
survive.
They get them
anyway.
acorns and that weight,
They're
that
too
weight.
slick as a
If it would slow it down, I'd be for it.
Yeah.
It'll slow it
Yeah,
down.
well, then I'm for it.
So, Paula, for the listeners of our show, you developed into hunting a little later in life than a lot, huh? So,
Are you
how's
aware
your
that
hunting
you're-
journey?
Hold on. Are you aware that you have legendary status on this show?
No.
You're not aware of that? Just from Godwin's stories about you and the fact that he got you a ghillie suit and things of that nature?
I have had several people come up to me and ask me, am I excited about my ghillie suit? And I'm like, yeah. I am.
Go on.
I really am excited about it.
And I mean, for Christmas, he got you a bag of corn and a camera.
Yeah,
I mean, that's wild.
I love it. I started
Pretty.
hunting bow hunting when I was 50. I didn't ever hunt before that, and I started bow hunting. Now, I think it's, I love it. Now, I love it. I only wished I would have done it younger. I feel like I missed
Would
all
you have a
those
ghillie
years.
suit when you were younger?
Yes, I would.
Here's my question to you. Why do you love it?
I love it because the challenge, especially bow hunting.
Yep.
I love being outside, standing on the side of a tree, having to trick you're not just trying to kill a deer, you're trying not to be seen by everything else that'll tip off the deer.
Oh, yeah.
So I love all that challenge, and I love working outside, doing all the work to get ready to hunt just as much as I love hunting. I like putting out the corn, building the deer stands, putting them up, walking through the woods, putting in the miles, looking for signs. I love everything about it. And he's a great teacher. He's a great teacher. Like, he has taught me so much. We went hunting one evening, late in the evening, not night. And it got dark, and he said, okay, I'm going to leave. We're in the middle of the woods. I had no idea. We hadn't been there before.
Wow.
He got down. He said, I'm going to go to the truck. Give me about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then you make it out by yourself. He gave me. Now,
Just stranding people in the woods?
so, but listen. So I learned. It took me a while to get out, but you know what I learned? Looking at the treetops. Because in the dark, there's no markers on the ground that you can see. I learned looking for the moon, looking at treetops, looking for signs, and getting out there. Because what if something happened to him and I had to go out and get help?
Yeah.
Or something happened. I learned a lot. And when the water came up down at Fields,
Yeah.
and how the flood looks different, everything looks different. We got down out of a stand, and he took off. He said, just wait, you make your way out of here. Because it looked completely different than it ever had before. And I took off walking, and he watched me. I got down. We've been there many a times, and I got down and went the complete opposite direction. I thought I was going the right way, and he stopped me about a half a mile out. He said, turn around and go back to where you started. I was going the wrong way, and I was convinced I was going the right way. And that taught me too, because the landmarking was gone. So I had to go back to the tree, and he didn't tell me what to do. He said, go back. And you know how when you put a tree stand up or a climber up, you put markings, mark your way. So I had to go back with the flashlight and look and go from one tree to the next, one at a time, until I got myself out of there. It taught me a lot. But that's what I love about it, the challenge of it.
That's wow. He didn't even give you a flashlight?
Oh, I had one.
Oh,
I had a
wow.
backpack.
He should have given you Google Maps.
I asked this
Nah.
for a specific reason. You didn't say nothing about when I stick or kill the deer.
No.
Most people don't realize, folks, it ain't about the shooting.
Mm-mm. Really starts way, way, way before
No.
that, which
But
most
what you
people
said,
don't
it
even
starts with, hey, when we go out in the woods to put a new stand up, when we go out to feed them.
When you go out and walk,
Yeah, when
miles
you're
and
going
miles
out
and
to
miles
look
and
for
for
signs.
in 110-degree
Yeah,
heat
yeah.
in the summer,
But
that's
where would it be?
where the work. That's where you you have a weighted vest. But
That's why-
that's the part I love more than anything. And
Oh.
then once you get and you see deer and then you actually shoot and not be seen, especially bow hunting, you got one that comes up 20 yards and you don't tip them, they don't see you, you shoot it, and you actually reap the reward of that. It's
I
awesome.
hunted with a bow for a lot of years. My hat's off to you because, hey, I never killed one with a bow. I finally gave up.
Wow,
You should bring it
'Cause
back.
To kill one with a stick and string, you've done something.
You should try again.
No,
Why not?
because it's too hard.
You know what I heard, though, out of all that? They got a strong marriage.
Well,
I'm going to get down, walk back to the truck. I'm going to leave you right here, and then
Would-
you come find
No.
your way out of here.
He's
but
really
that's for her
educational.
benefit.
Yeah.
But like she said, what if he has a heart attack or something and she needs to get help?
Why
And
Godwin got to be the one having the heart
Well, no,
attack?
no,
What
I'm
if
just
he has
saying.
I
one?
do. That's
No.
right.
I'm just saying.
But we
you know.
hunt.
I'm
we
kidding.
don't always hunt together,
Yeah.
and you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I know
And
you
he-
may shoot a deer and it run out in the middle of the lake.
Oh no.
That's right.
Yeah.
Goblin.
Gotta call
And
Mark.
then you got to call Martin to wait.
Then somebody's
out
got to
there.
wait out
And
there
then
waist deep
somebody's
and get
gotta
it because
wait
the
out
water's
there and
freezing
get it
cold.
That
out.
water was
Right.
cold, Martin.
Thank God for friends with high waist.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Got a higher waistband than
That's
I do.
right. High pockets.
He said, I'll go get it.
No, I like what you brought up though. Okay. Because look, they're both doing. He loves it. Okay. And
Oh, I know
for
that.
years, I know if you'd ask her when they first got married, you know, I can't believe he just keeps going out in the stupid woods.
You're right. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
And it was a different phase. I was working. We had young kids.
Yeah.
It was harder. It
All
would have
the
been
other
way
life.
harder to do. But I wish I would have done it. Now I'll say this to say, you're never too old to start
There you go.
anything that you want to do.
Wearing weighted
I mean,
vest jogging.
That's right. I started bow hunting when I was 50, and now I'm gun hunting, and we've spearfished. I'll do anything.
I was
like
there
it.
for that.
I'm interested in spearfishing.
Godwin was the raft.
And we've done free diving,
What?
fishing. I mean, I like it.
I thought Godwin floated. How does he
He,
spearfish?
he has to wear a weighted belt.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. To sink, he has to put weight on.
See? Look.
He does.
Oh,
He not a vest. He doesn't have a weighted vest.
No, he just got
it's
a belt
weighted
on.
belt.
That's
Hey,
fantastic.
But the Godwin team player, see, he'll just lay out there and be the island for everybody else.
That's right.
He'll
We hang
float
on to him.
Yeah, he'll float on top, and then when they get done, they swim up to him and just hold on, get their fish off, and give it to me because I'm the ice chest man. Somebody got to defend the boat. I ain't getting in there.
What?
I'm way too big and too slow to get in the ocean.
I
He
would
would
love
not
to go
do it.
spearfishing.
No, I ain't
It
getting in
is
that water.
wonderful.
No.
No,
I
they
love
done that.
snorkeling.
I don't want to be left in the middle of the woods by myself. Like if that's a rite of passage, no thank you.
In the dark.
In the dark without a cell phone with the GPS on it, I'm out. But
Oh, well, I was keeping an eye on her.
He
could've
was.
found her.
He could have found.
wait, were you like up?
He went out.
I
and
always
waited.
love being the worst outdoorsman in the group. It's a really good feeling. Even when we bring guests in like Miss Paula, and I still remain the worst outdoorsman.
But he is. I mean, to say all that to say, if he wasn't willing to teach me and patient to teach me, because I have friends that hunt, but they don't know anything. You know, like they haven't been taught.
Because
He
nobody
does-
took the time.
Right. He takes the time to teach.
Yeah.
He likes hot everything.
You heard it here
You got
first.
those that like it hot, boys.
You
Hey,
like those that drink it hot, and we've got proof that Godwin's one of them.
Yep.
Trying to get while it's hot.
Drink it while it's hot. If you're wondering what we're talking about drinking AG1 every single morning because taking care of your health isn't always easy, but at least should be simple. And that's why for the last few years, we've been drinking AG1 every day. It's just one scoop mixed in water once a day, every day, and it makes you feel so much better. Miss Paula, you drinking AG1?
Yep. In the morning, I drink it in my coffee with him
While it's hot.
while it's hot.
That's right.
So many questions. AG1 that has answered most of those questions, though, except for how you want to drink it, because I drink it cold. But AG1 is a foundational nutrition supplement. So each serving delivers everything your body needs, like your daily dose of vitamins, minerals, pre and probiotics, and more. It's a powerful, healthy habit that's also powerfully simple.
Yeah, one scoop.
The Godwins drink it with their coffee in the morning.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Well, just because it tastes way better than just a cold bottle of water.
Do you drink it while you're running around?
I do not drink it. I drink it before I'm running around. That way I feel better while I'm running around, and then I feel better recovering after I've been running around. It'll help you feel more focused, better recovery after workouts. I recommend drinking AG1 to everybody I run across. With AG1, you know you're getting a quality product. AG1's ingredients are sourced from nutrient density, absorption, and potency, and every batch goes through rigorous testing and is backed by multiple research studies. That's why I like drinking AG1, because I know that the doctors and the nutritionists have taken care of all the work and taken out the guesswork by me and put it all in one scoop. And I love that every one of those scoops includes pre and probiotics and digestive enzymes for gut support.
All right, there you go.
Look, AG1 even helps me feel more energetic, which is saying something because I'm always bouncing off the walls. But in a recent research study, 97% of people felt more energy after 30 days of drinking AG1. And who couldn't use more energy? And if there's one product I trust to support my whole body health, it's AG1. And that's why we've been partnered with them for so long. It's easy and satisfying to start your journey with AG1. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3, K2, and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase at drinkag1.com/duck. That's drinkag1.com/duck. Check it out.
Do it today.
So who taught who when y'all was putting that new grill together?
Oh, good grief.
Uh-oh.
We had a pit boss we were putting together last night. So I'm going to ask you a question. Of the two of us,
Mm-hmm.
which one do you think reads all the directions? Don't say a word. Reads all the directions and
Oh, I already know the
or
answer.
just puts it together and just, wings it. Which one's who? Which one of us you think is?
I have an opinion.
Okay.
I think
What?
Godwin reads the directions and you just wing it.
Whatever.
Well, I've
You-
seen Godwin
you
here.
would
Whenever
be
we get
right.
something new in, he does get the pamphlet out. And I'm like, no, man, just look at the picture. We'll figure it out.
He is meticulous. He reads every direction, everything. And so I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, okay, I see that picture. I
Yeah,
can
me
do
and
that.
Paula cut from the same
Yeah.
cloth.
So I get something and I go over there and start, and he
wrong
gets
screws.
absolutely
You gotta
just
put this on
outdone. So it usually ends with me getting mad because he's mad and telling me to stop. And then I go in the house and just forget it.
Let him do it.
Yeah.
Is the
After I've, whatever,
Or in the words of your husband, y'all get frustrated.
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 Yeah.
See, then you gotta, but then you have to make up.
Oh.
okay, moving on.
No, let's go down there. No.
Oh, no, I knew he was going to bring the romance in. I
my
knew
God.
that.
Godwin's a
No, but hey,
romantic.
you got to work this right. okay?
Nothing says it like a
the
ghillie suit.
makeup.
He starts the fight.
He said, you know what? I'm pick a fight.
But I have to say,
'Cause then you gotta
within
make
no time, probably not even an hour, the thing was together. It's awesome. We had it out there. He did the burn off. He turned it off from his phone in the house,
That
in the
was awesome.
recliner. He turned it off. I'm like, are you sure it's off? He said, it's off. Well, I go look because I'm scared.
She got
It's
trust
off.
issues.
Yeah.
I do too.
But every time we put anything together, it becomes a frustrating event.
Oh, amen, sister. If I'm putting something together and Brittany show up, I leave. Because I don't want to end up in counseling at the end of it. Like,
If I'm putting something together, Allison just never
Y'all don't
shows
think
up. I don't know
they'll
where
take a
she's
bite?
at.
hey, good news is now you can order that stuff. If you got a trailer, you can order it already put together and go pick it up.
That's fantastic.
You just wing it like me?
Yeah, I'm a picture
Does
guy.
she read the directions?
I mean, I'm a picture guy to look to see what makes the most sense, but I do go back to the pamphlet to make sure I get the right nuts, bolts, like make sure because they got them all
They
labeled like
only
A,
give you
B,
a certain
C,
amount.
huh?
They only give you a certain amount of each one.
Yeah, but they always
there
give you
is no
extra
extras.
washers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have extra wash. I
Every
usually
time.
have extra everything when I get through.
Oh, yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
It may not be the safest thing in the world.
Yeah. No, I do go match up the parts that go with the corresponding thing with the booklet. I don't just grab because they put all the parts on one thing now. Like it's not in it. They used to have them like individual bags, so you knew that those went with that. Well, now it's on one sheet of stuff, and it's like A to Z, and then some of them got double A's, and you're like, man, what in the world? There's way too many parts to this.
Yeah, I'm always with somebody when they do something like that, and I look, and there's like 7 parts left, and I said, "Wait a minute, you got stuff left over, son. Something ain't right here."
It'll work.
He said, "Oh, it'll work."
Yeah,
No, they always
I'll-
give you extras.
yeah. That's the same guy that pops that ratchet strap and say it ain't going nowhere.
Oh, that's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
That ain't going nowhere.
Do you read the directions?
No.
No.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Not
I
really.
only read them for the parts analysis. The rest of it, yeah, I just have the final picture.
Well,
I'm like,
they-
oh, this goes there. Yeah,
They
that,
tell
that'll
you,
work.
if it has an Allen wrench on it, I'm getting out another like a drill and like cutting the Allen wrench and putting that in and it's all gonna be too tight and I'm gonna have to back up and redo it. But
Don't
You
tighten
get
it till
that
the end.
very,
Honestly,
yeah.
oh, from who?
From his name's Owens.
Oh,
Yeah.
we put stuff together.
When you put stuff together, hey, it's meant to stay together.
Yo uncle for sure.
Okay.
We put things together.
50-foot backwaters didn't tear them duck blinds apart. I don't know how that happened.
Are they still there?
Most of them. They're not as he left them. They're now different. They were so big, they're all now different duck blinds, but they were one at one point, but now they're in about 5 different locations, and
And y'all sitting on buckets.
they are, not me.
That's a good point.
Yeah, no. Your boy don't sit on a 5-gallon bucket. Godwin loves a bucket. He sit on a bucket while y'all hunt?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's that about? Because he's got the biggest, most comfortable recliner in the world at home.
I don't know. I think it's because it's just the right height for him to get up and down easy on the bucket.
There you go. He's an interesting man.
Marriage.
Yeah.
Ain't it
I
wild?
know.
I love it.
So what were y'all doing in the neighborhood besides spying on me jogging?
We were down there.
Oh, Alan and Lisa. Y'all just hanging out with your
hanging with
best
Lisa.
friends.
Nah. Yeah.
How long have y'all been
Albert
best friends with
surgery.
Alan and Lisa?
25 years.
And do y'all encourage the vest?
Do I encourage you to wear the vest?
Not
No,
me. I ain't
Al.
wearing no
Al.
vest.
We're talking about another vest.
Oh, different vest.
You could also describe it as weighted,
Yeah.
but
I think he can wear anything he wants to.
Okay, I was just checking. We make a lot of jokes about Al's vest here.
But
Y'all live beside each other how long?
Probably 10 years.
or more. I don't really
Yeah, it
know.
was more.
More than that.
A
Al-
bit.
'Cause
Yeah.
I remember a bunch of Bible studies out there.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
bunch of
The
house
good-
churches going on.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good
I
old
wasn't
days.
expecting that.
bunch
That
of
was
fried
good.
fishes.
Hmm
I wasn't.
A lot of good food.
Yeah.
That's when Stone lived with us.
Yep.
Yeah,
Lot
that's
of
when you
good
had
food.
the Godwins, the home of the Thunder and Herd. Across the street was Stone, and the gatekeeper was Al and Lisa. They was some good grocers running around that.
Oh,
part
what
of
are
the
you
country.
talking about?
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah.
That's why that road always had potholes in it. You left there heavier than you went.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Anna was the neighborhood watch.
She still is.
We had somebody one time staying in our house while we were gone, and they were house sitting, and they called me and said, "Hey, somebody just drove the car through the front yard, around the house, and out through the backyard." And I said, "Oh yeah, that'd be Anna. She's trying to see who's at the house to make sure." She drove the car in the front yard and around out through the backyard, looking in the windows to see who was at the house.
That's Anna.
That's the neighborhood watch.
Yeah, there you
She
go.
is good to have around.
Paul, I do have a question. Why all the neighborhood dogs end up at your house?
Because she feeds
Because
them.
I take care of them.
Is that how Stone got there too?
Yeah.
Oh. I was
Yeah,
just
he
wondering.
stayed there. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
how
stayed.
long.
Well, before he went off
Yeah,
to
before he went off to
Afghanistan and when he come back.
How long? So he lived with y'all for.
I would say almost a year
remember.
before he left, and then when he come back, a couple months until he got his house and everything. But
Was he more chipper then than he is now? I'm just curious.
I think he's always been this way. I mean, just steady, stone,
Then Stone.
solemn.
A little cantankerous, if you
Yeah.
will.
But he wanted to stay where he needed somewhere to stay where people would hold him accountable. And so, because he had just become a Christian, young single man, and he wanted to be where he would be held accountable.
Then he married the neighborhood watch.
It's way easier if you surround your people with
That's
people of
right.
like faith. Easier to get
It took
to
a
do.
lot. I mean, took a lot for him to
Yeah.
to admit that and know that and want that and to do something about it.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
ain't no doubt. And that's what you Godwins are good at that. That's why I run around with y'all so much. I ain't kidding now. Whenever we were dating and doing all the things, we spent a lot of time with y'all. So
Mhm.
that was always a good thing. Y'all were the first person that came to our house after the boys were born that were not blood kin to us. Paula show up, start cleaning our house. Like said, sit down, whatever y'all doing, let them sleep. I'm about to clean. And she cleaned all that mess up. Threw my spit cups away. That's normal. And
Thank you for that, by the way. They
Yeah.
complain about you doing that. Thank you
Brand
For
new
cleaning
one, though.
up.
for getting rid of spit cups.
Problem is, I had to call her next day and ask her where half my stuff was.
Yeah, well, everybody does. Even
Paula just go putting stuff in cabinets.
Even if I come to your house to eat, I think it's like an obsessive compulsive thing, but I'm just going to clean up and good luck. That's all I can tell you.
She's gonna put it where it makes sense to her.
Look till you find it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Door open.
I'm going to put it where I think it should go.
Get to the out of sight, out of mind.
Alan and Lisa
boy.
are probably doing the same thing today because we were over there yesterday and I was cleaning up and doing this, cleaning out the fridge. I said, y'all don't get nervous. I'm not
I
going to.
walked in there and everything in the refrigerator was on the island bar.
I cleaned everything.
I said, "What are you doing?"
I was separating out and they were like, I said, just go sit down. It'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll all make sense in a minute. Just give me some time.
Yeah.
We'll get through this.
I had an aunt was that way.
You really?
I don't know nobody that's that
And
way.
Anna brought over a big plate of chocolate chip cookies.
That's mean.
Yes.
I know.
How many
just-
of them did you eat?
Homemade.
I
He didn't eat
couldn't
he didn't eat one. Not even
Anything that's
one.
good, I can't eat. Don't you remember that?
I did.
How
I
you
just
think
wondered.
I lost all this weight.
I did. Hey, every once in a while you got to have a cookie though.
Yeah, she did some. She made some
Yeah.
good food.
It make you feel funny, act funny.
What's that? The cookie?
The sugar.
The sugar in the cookie.
How is that? You good? You steady? You stable?
Yeah.
As long as he eats right.
As long
Yeah.
Paula, I do have one question. Godwin's mentioned this a few times, and now that you're here, I want you.
Oh boy.
No, this is good. No, this is all good. It's something that he says that you do, and I'm interested to know when it started. That you write down your prayers, and when they're answered, you put them in one box, and not you leave the other ones up or whatnot until they get answered. Like what? I'm just interested. I'm not. When did that, why did that start? How did it start? Because I think it's something that we could all
Well,
benefit from, right? Because, I mean, you ask
Yeah.
the Lord for this, you ask him for
Yeah.
that. And a lot of times he answers them. You don't even realize that's the answer. And you just disregard that you've even been praying for it. And then you move on. But, when you have that record of things that he's done in your life that aren't just the big aha moments. We all remember those, but the little ones, the bill got paid or the, this, that, and the other. Where did that start, or what gave you the inspiration for that? Or
I think years and years ago we did a prayer journal at house church one time. Probably 20 years ago, 25 years ago, and I kept it, and then I just grabbed it. Just every day. Sometimes you do it every day, but you do it, and then I grabbed it and I went back and just started reading all the people we had prayed for, all the things. And then I knew a year later how God had answered those prayers. And it was
Totally amazing.
was profound.
Yeah, no. So
It
totally
was
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bill Bucks.
just people that we prayed for, and actually, I mean, I get it out. I have them in my closet, and I'll go grab one, and then I go back and I look. Even all through, the years of Duck Dynasty and all the people and everything and the different people we prayed for and this and that and different connections, and you see what happened, and it is very, very, very powerful because you don't know in the middle of stuff what God's going to do with it. But when you can go back and put perspective on it.
Not only that, the answer to the prayer was something that you would have never even come up with.
Oh my gosh.
We think of things, we pray for, we want it instantly, but it may take a month or something.
6 months.
year, couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, you just never know, right?
And plus his view and his answer is way bigger than anything we can even dream and imagine because our view is so limited.
That's biblical.
He knows what happened already and what's going to happen. And so his answer is outside our box that we can even think about. And so it's not something I feel like I have to do every day, but when I'm really heavy laden with things that issues, people that you love or situations, I start writing.
So,
And then I keep them. It is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not just, it's just situation, people, that you even forget you prayed about. Honestly, like years go by, and I picked one up, I think from 2018 or 2017. I picked one up from then, and I was reading it, and I'd forgot those people had passed through our life, and I'd forgot we even prayed about them. But I knew what happened after that, because, and it was like, it's just really cool. If you ever do it and you keep it and you go back, just get a journal or a piece of a notebook and do it, and then keep them and go back a year later and read your prayers, and you'll see what God did.
No, because we do that with Phil's all the years we've hunted. Phil's kept records
Yeah.
of what kind of day it was, what was the weather doing, what was the wind doing, how did we do, did we kill them, didn't see them, and then when you look and you're totally, like you said, it's profound.
Mm-hmm. John does the same thing. He keeps journals of all that. This is just a journal of prayers and people that you've prayed for, and then you see the pattern of what God does.
Well, I always love it when
There was a
Phil
time in my life, I bet my name showed up a lot in that book.
Absolutely.
Well,
You mean was a time, is a time.
Well, I think I'm in a better spot. I'm sure I still show up occasionally, but I bet if you run that back to about 2012 or so, she probably used a lot of ink.
You're in the right side, the right
Yeah.
bucket now.
Well,
You're in the answered prayers with
now-
Brittany bucket.
Yeah.
Now I am just praying for your kids.
Amen,
now
sis.
that's when the
They starting to act like their mama.
That's a good thing.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
She ain't here
But
to
I'm
kill
kidding.
you.
I'm kidding, but you come get them anytime you want them.
Because I always like it when Phil's preaching and he tells people, said, look, hey, you don't have to do something spectacular.
Yeah.
All you may need to do is show up and say, hey, I missed you. You wasn't here Sunday. Man, I missed you.
Yeah.
And that's important too.
Words of encouragement.
Yeah. Even being noticed that you're not around is a big deal to
Hey, you
to
know
a lot of people.
Because I always love when people ask, when I say a prayer for you, and I said, man, please.
Yeah.
Because you got to understand, okay, someone wants to take your name and mention it personally to the Almighty, for whatever reason.
That's right.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's important,
Amen, buddy.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh, I need some words of encouragement. I got to get a root canal tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Put it in the prayer journal.
Everybody I've told
yeah,
that to, they say, they make a big face, so I ain't really fired up about
It's
going.
2024. Your whole face will be numb. It'll hurt for a day.
I hope so.
I've never had one.
What are they putting the canal to?
I got a crack too.
Panama.
So then they think a better option is just drilling a hole?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it don't make no sense. There's
Right.
already a
You
hole
fix
there.
a crack with
I'll make a bigger hole. and
you
it's
fix
gonna
a crack
stop
by
hurting.
drilling
Well, not
a hole.
only that, and then they're pulling the nerves.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
He doesn't know. He's been to the dentist like twice in 35 years.
Yeah, I don't.
What you
He
telling me?
did-
That
okay,
actually begs the question,
what
why
you
start
telling
now?
me
Well,
Well,
because
it
he's in
hurt.
pain.
Well, it hurt.
Okay, well, it's
If it was my back tooth, I just told him to yank it out.
which
It's the
tooth
front
is
one?
it?
No, it's
the
bad.
neck.
It's the neck.
He needs it.
I
to
need
eat.
that
That's
to
the
gnaw
most
stuff
important
on.
thing.
In case he gets that steak with a handle.
Yeah.
I gotta have that one.
When you blow a duck call, it vibrates too, boy.
He said,
How
I
long's
have
it
a
been hurting?
toothache. I said, okay, we'll go to the dentist. Well, I mean, what are they going to do? I said, that's what they're there for.
It's their job.
They will tell you what they're going to do. Just show up over there and tell them you got a toothache. He said, just show up and say my tooth hurts. I said, that's what you do.
Hold on.
Hey.
So because you haven't been in 30 years, did you just
He just
drive
walked in.
until you saw the first dentist, or did you go to one you knew?
He went to the one I go to,
Okay.
and he walked in and said, I have a toothache. And they said, well, we have all these emergencies. We can't see you till Tuesday. And he's like, well, then what? I mean, what's the point?
Tooth hurt.
I said, this thing hurts now.
And that's how they
I said, this is an emergency.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
but it ain't to them.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
had one.
So they
I
came right. Somebody else
They
came
come
up
out-
there and took
yeah.
him back.
How often are you
think-
supposed to go to the dentist? Because I only go when like a tooth falls out.
don't- every
I give
6
up.
months.
Oh yeah, definitely behind.
Every 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you?
I only know that because I just took the boys for the first one. Say I ain't been to the dentist since they cut my wisdom teeth out. I said, "You bunch of witch doctors, I ain't coming back."
Were you in the high school?
No, I was in college. I was one of them later ones. I was working here actually.
When you got-
so 14 years ago. Yeah, I was probably like 25, 26.
My front 4 teeth are fake.
I went duck hunting the next day like an idiot. Like,
You're a psycho.
well, I didn't think about putting my cheek on the shotgun. I was like, it's just my tooth. Like, what's that gonna have to do with duck hunting? That ain't no big deal. Till I squeezed that trigger the first time, and I said, no, I think I'm done, boys. I said that hurt. That hurt.
Yeah, it's
So-
surgery. And you
Hey,
said I'm going to
ain't
go duck
nothing worse
hunting?
than a
Well, the
tooth.
first, well, I ain't gonna tell you.
Well,
the
we
first thing I
ain't
did
got
when
to
I got
talk
out.
about that.
No, it wasn't bad. No, yours I don't.
No,
yours
root
isn't
canals-
near as invasive.
No, you'll be
Like
fine.
Becky and them, they've come back to work after a root canal. So like it's
Yeah.
not. Now look, don't
whistle
don't
thing.
hear me saying as a general manager, I expect to see you building duck calls tomorrow. Like take your time, do whatever you got to do. Because I know us as men are pretty well sissies when it comes to this kind of stuff. The women are definitely the tough ones, and I ain't just saying that because Paula said
Hey,
that. I'd say that. I'd say that on any.
I was fixing to say,
Like,
yeah.
He's
you know,
not.
Well, surely they going to put me to sleep or something.
They give
Well,
you a shot,
Dad-
probably.
Yeah, you'll be
That's
all
it.
right. They're going
A
to give you a
shot.
shot.
Yeah.
They'll give you a whole
I'll-
bunch of
Yeah.
You
shots.
gonna you gonna have a wet shirt tomorrow.
Yeah,
And
You
then-
gonna think you good? Try to drink something, it's
Yeah.
just gonna fall out your mouth.
And then that
Yeah.
stinking lady's going to ask you a bunch of questions while you're
Yeah, they try to get to know your whole family. What your daughter been up to? It's like that stupid game.
I hate that game.
Yeah, that game sucks.
With the teeth.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
spreader.
The girl that cleans my teeth, every 5 years because something's gone terribly wrong. And she tries to talk to me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
He don't go do anything. Like he's
And then they take that little suction thing and suck the last 2 drops of slobber you had in your mouth out of it, so your tongue feels like a piece of sandpaper.
Well, I ain't too keen on them sticking metal in my mouth.
Metal? Oh, you won't know it.
They got drills.
No, it's plastic now.
It's definitely metal. They're just going when they hit
They've
you.
come a long way.
The first one's gonna hurt because it's gonna be a shot to make your whole face numb, but then your whole face is gonna be numb, and then they'll give you that fun gas.
At what?
It's fun gas
I think so. Yeah, get the gas.
when they're
That way-
like,
that way you laugh about everything.
and then you'll be like, hey,
Yeah,
Won't
you laugh
care what
about
they
everything.
yeah, you'll be like, hey.
Okay.
he's in now.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Why
I
not?
forgot to mention the gas.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And you'll look up, and the lights will be like Mickey Mouse, and you'll be like, this is the
He's-
happiest I've ever been.
This is the funny thing. He said, they said something about dental insurance. Do I have dental insurance?
You got it through here.
He does. He
Yeah.
don't even know.
I didn't know
I
that.
said, call.
Unum. U-N-U-M.
I said,
Look
call
for that
work.
card.
Well, I told them I had it through Duck Commander.
That ain't gonna
But
help.
they're supposed to guess what insurance company.
All
you
right,
have.
JD, you got any couple of emails or anything?
I
sent
do
us out
have
of
a
here?
couple. I'm gonna try and go with we have a woman in our presence, so we're gonna go down the love path
Oh, boy.
even more.
Uh-oh. She can give some loving advice.
All right, Isaiah.
Look at them eyes.
He's 17. Oh boy. Get a room. Isaiah
We're
17.
fixing to.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, my man's having surgery tomorrow. There you-
17 from Oklahoma City. Oh boy. Isaiah, this is what you're hoping for one day. Anyway, he plays basketball in Mosey Yards, and he's interested in this girl. Plays basketball with her brother. Used to be best friends with the brother, not anymore. Kind of in an awkward spot. They're not really family friends anymore, but he still likes this girl a whole bunch, and he thinks his parents her parents like him, but the other 11 siblings don't really like him. There's way too many people in this equation. And she's 3 years older than him. Should I talk to her dad and possibly get denied?
Does she
to
like
go on
him?
a date?
If I could marry her, that would be the greatest thing ever.
Have they been on a date yet?
No. He said, email me back if you want a list of how great she is. Please read this on air. I really need advice. Also, stop eating fruit peels. Agreed. That's the only thing I've agreed with so far, Isaiah.
I would say talk to her and find out if she even likes you.
I don't think she does.
Why do you say that?
I'd say run if there's 12 of them.
It's too many people.
That's too much fertility going on around that.
I was fixed to say, you're already talking about marriage.
Yeah,
If
yeah. I
they
think you
don't
got. I
like
think you got the things in the wrong order.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like you trying to run a fast break. But
Basketball.
yeah,
I
you
like it.
need to settle down in the zone, big dog.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to end up like Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant when they played for the Thunder.
Yeah.
Everybody left.
And I mean, who even plays for the Thunder anymore? Like, I don't even know.
Not me.
Are they better than the Pelicans? I don't even hear.
I
from the
actually
Thunder.
think they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was proven in the playoffs.
Oh,
Let's
there you
back to the point.
Back to the point. Quit being over. You're going too hard in the paint, my friend.
The good news is, if you don't want it to work, go ask her father.
Yeah, because then,
Yeah, he's gonna say
yeah,
no.
and she's going to be mad.
And she's 20
And they're
Yeah.
because he's only 17.
Oh,
Brother, you.
and there's a chance they're going to file a police report.
I'm going to go with the baseball analogy, even though you mow yards and play basketball. There's this thing called leagues, and there's minor leagues, and there's major leagues, and the's AAA, and there's AA. If you're 17 and she's 20, she probably ain't interested.
Called cougars.
I don't know what that means.
That's a whole different league.
And that's a whole different league
Hey,
there, boys.
don't give up, but like wait a year.
Yeah.
Wait some time.
Slow
you need
down.
And talk to her.
Slow
Not-
down.
Talk
Yeah,
to her.
talk to her. Get to know her.
Paula had nail on the head. Anything that involves a conversation not with her is the wrong answer.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
So-
right.
Yeah, I don't get the dad part.
Mm-mm.
He's
Yeah.
moving fast.
Oklahoma
He's
City's a
slows the train
weird
down.
place.
Yeah, he
Slow
needs to
down.
Yeah.
Talk to her.
Slow the
first.
train down before it jumps the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got?
All right, I got a couple good news here.
Oh, good.
So Ben from Iowa emails in. He literally copied something Brian Rucker said about needing a Paul, Barnabas, and a Timothy in your life. He said it at a Bible study.
Cool.
Girl heard that and was like, "That's very interesting. Where did you come up with this?" And he said, "Oh, this weird podcast called The Duck Call Room." And now they're going on a date, and she listens to The Duck Call Room.
Did they eat
How
pizza?
about
I
that?
hope so for his sake. No, but we're making progress.
Look at
here.
Rucker, man.
Good
That dude
job.
copied Brian
Leave it
Rucker.
to Rucker.
He needs to
Pizza,
give us the rest of the
pizza,
story.
pizza.
Yeah, we want the rest of the story, my man.
That's
After
Okay.
pizza.
And speaking of the rest of the story, a very long time ago, we read about a little girl named Kaya. Her dad, she was 8 years old in Cincinnati Children's Hospital receiving cancer treatments.
I remember this.
You remember this?
Yeah.
So we've been through 10 rounds of chemo at this point. We said a prayer for her on the show.
Yeah.
So they just did some new scans, gotten a third smaller. The cancer has. Praise God. They now want to do some other checks, and they want to send her to radiation to put her in remission.
Yeah.
So that's what we're rooting for. Obviously.
Oh, and they sent me a message too on the like on Instagram or something too.
So this was a couple days ago that they sent this.
Yeah.
I was a little behind on emails, but that's just awesome news. And like we
It
talked
is.
about earlier, you write down prayers. We didn't write this one down, but it is on
It
Email.
is
in a
recorded.
podcast.
Yeah.
And now we can say that everything's looking up, and we're going to keep praying for Kaya and hope it continues to go that way. And we can't wait for the
next
next
report.
good
Yeah.
news
Yeah.
report.
Right.
Amen.
Which
Absolutely.
leads me to my Bible verse that one Miss Paula kind of hinted at earlier.
Okay.
Ephesians 3:20. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we can ask or imagine, according to his power that has worked within us, to him be the glory in the church and in Christ Jesus throughout all generations, forever and ever. Amen.
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 right.